Welcome you to Complete Lifestyles, where we focus on becoming complete as a person, having no holes in your game, and always moving forward. So, today is a good day. I'm going to talk to my fellas today. But, ladies, I got a couple videos coming out for you guys also. What we're going to get into today is how to be a gentleman moving forward. It's 2020. It's a new year. I want you guys focusing, being on your best behavior, doing what you need to do for yourself, building a legacy, guys. The new motto is you want to build a legacy. You want to leave something behind that people are going to be proud of and they're going to be able to recognize you for. You always want to be moving forward and trying to reach success, guys. So, how to be a gentleman, guys. Let's get into it. The misconception of being a gentleman is you're a nice guy, you're a pushover, you let people run over you. No, there are a lot of connotations that come with being a gentleman, and it doesn't matter what field you're in. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be a gang member, you could be in a fraternity, you could be a business owner. It doesn't matter what field you're in. You can always be a gentleman because the same principles and concepts can apply no matter where you are in your life when it comes to that, guys. So let's get into it. Manners and etiquette. Saying please, saying thank you, you opening up the door, chivalry, those type of things. You want to always know time and place. Always be mindful of everything that you have going on. So you need to know the people you're dealing with, the people that they're dealing with, the people that you have to work with, the family that you come home to. You have to know what makes them tick, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, what buttons to push. You need to be aware of how to deal with everybody and everything. And so when it comes to manners, some people like you to move a certain way. Some people like you to move another way. So you always have to show manners and etiquette to whoever you're around, and just be mindful of how to move. Also, saying please gets you far in life. Also saying thank you. So when somebody does something for you, saying thank you, appreciation, showing appreciation for something that somebody does for you. Also, if you're going to ask for something, saying please, keeping in mind that they don't have to do something for you, but it's nice for you to at least be generous when you're asking somebody to do something for you. Now, another one. I know that it's 2020 and everybody's on their phone, everybody's typing on their laptops, cell phones, etc., etc. A handwritten letter showing appreciation or expressing how you really feel is always a gentleman thing to do. So if somebody goes out their way for you, or you're missing your girlfriend, yeah, you can call and text, but how much more would it say, or how much better would she feel if you wrote a handwritten letter telling her how you feel, something she can keep? Everybody likes to get mail when it's not a bill or something like that, obviously. But that is a gentleman-like thing to do. Moving forward, excusing yourself and knowing how to excuse or say excuse you when the situation calls for it. If somebody's in the middle of something important, they're speaking, you want to let that person finish. That's called being a gentleman. You don't just cut somebody off while they're talking or expressing themselves or telling you something. You want to let them finish. If you need to leave, then excuse yourself. If somebody's doing a toast, you don't want to just get up in the middle of a toast. It's considered rude. You want to always know time and place, like I said, and how to deal with everybody. So if you need to be excused for some reason, you know how to go about it. Moving forward, shaking hands when greeting somebody. This is a big thing for me because when I'm meeting somebody for the first time, or I see somebody I know, you always want to walk up, firm handshake. It doesn't matter whether it's a male or a woman. That is how you be a gentleman in today's society, guys. So you want to always shake hands when greeting. It's a sign of respect. And even, like I said, it wouldn't matter. If you're in a fraternity, y'all have a secret handshake. If you're in a gang, you have a secret handshake. If you're a doctor or a lawyer, you might have those type of things going on. That might be your thing. I know if sometimes best friends, secret handshakes, couples, secret handshakes. LeBron James has 100 million handshakes. He knows everybody that he knows probably. He has a specific handshake for you. You always want to have a handshake. It shows a sign of respect. And so moving forward in 2020, that's very gentlemanlike. Next, staying even keel. And so this is what I try to practice for myself all the time. I don't want people to be able to read me. I want to be in the middle all the time. If things are panicking, I want to be in the middle. If things are going great, I want to be in the middle. I don't want somebody to be able to read me and try to figure out, oh, well, he's down, let me kick him. Or, oh, he's real excited, let me figure out a way to mess up his day. Or vice versa. You always want to be even keel. You don't never want to let somebody know or let them feel like they have the upper hand on you and can make you jump or make you play with them or piss you off or get you angry. So you want to always stay even keel. Next, keeping up appearance. So you want to make sure you got a fresh cut. Whether you got short hair or long hair, it's neat. Your nails are clipped. Your teeth are brushed. Your face is washed. You took a bath or a shower. You got on deodorant. Pants aren't too loose. Pants aren't too tight. You want to make sure that things fit you. You don't want to be back in the early 2000s with the 2Xs and the 3Xs and you really a medium. Or you don't want to be quite in this age where you got to put your pants up like this and kind of like jump into them. You want to always have stuff that fits you. It doesn't have to be too tight, don't have to be too loose. And this applies to your suits. This applies to your workout clothes. I mean, now some guys like to put the too tight on shirt so you can show the muscles. That's fine. But when you leave the gym and you're doing regular stuff, dress accordingly. Next, compliments. Everybody loves compliments. And as a part of my last video, as boosting your own confidence, you gain a boost of confidence when you pass along compliments to other people. So you always want to greet. Young lady, that's a nice dress you're wearing. Young man, I like the suit you have on. I like that hat. Paying compliments is a big part of being a gentleman. Next, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'll say it again. Chivalry. So, opening doors for your lady friend. Opening doors for elderly people. If somebody is trying to rush in front of you, let them go. They may have some emergency. That comes to even cars. When you're driving and somebody's trying to get over in front of you, don't just speed up. Let them go in front of you. So you want to practice the art of being in control of every situation and knowing what to do in which spots. Next, table manners. Knowing where the knife and fork go if you're in a environment like that. Always saying grace or whatever ritual it is before you guys eat. Don't just let somebody come up and start eating if that's not what you guys do. So you have to always know what to do at the table, rather to make sure that your significant other gets their plate fixed before you just sit down and start eating. So you want to always take note of those things. A big one, like I said, that can apply to all walks of life when it comes to being a gentleman. Honor and integrity. You can't ask any of the groups that I mentioned if they don't have honor and integrity amongst them. Even amongst thieves, there's honor and integrity. There's certain things that you just cannot do. You got to have a standard. So, don't backstab somebody. Don't talk about somebody behind their back if you're not going to say it in their face. So those type of things you want to stay away from. You want to always be honest with people, even if it's going to hurt their feelings. That way you don't have to ever worry about being caught up in a lie. So you want to always keep it 1,000, not even 100. Keep it 1,000. I got a couple more, guys. Courage and respect. So you don't want to let anybody walk over you. It's 2020. hold your head up high. If you got something you got to deal with, then deal with it. But be respectful. I saw a movie the other day where kids were cursing out adults, and it doesn't matter what race, color, sex, none of that. It should never be a time and a place where you feel like you have to disrespect somebody, because you always want to get that respect. And the best way to get respect is to give respect. So you want to always be respectful to your elders, to your family members, to whoever it is you're dealing with, your boss. Even in those moments where they are disrespectful, you want to know that that comes a part of being even keel and not letting things get you too high or too low. You want to always be respectful. And then finally, having fulfillment. That's one of the biggest things you can do, guys. Fulfill whatever goals, ambitions, mindset that you have going on. You want to check those off. You want to be moving forward. You don't want to be stagnant. So that was my video today. Like I said, I want to thank Melody, who sent me my thumbnail that I'm going to use for this video. And it was kind of her way of saying, well, I want you to talk about this. So I got the hint. So this is for you. But guys, take this into consideration. It's 2020. Let's work on being better, being complete. Part of being complete is if you being a guy is being a gentleman, no matter, like I said, what field you're in. So like, comment, subscribe, check out my Patreon page, and enjoy your days, guys.